High-Tech High Media Arts is located in San Diego, California. This was our first stop of our trip, and it was inspiring. As you walked up, you noticed that the benches highlighted the school's name, as well as artwork and displays on the side of the building. You opened the door, and the welcome mats, which were funded by various people, were available to also show the name of the school. You were thinking you're in a traditional school initially. You see a hall, you see classrooms, but then you notice that even the halls are open. You can see the beautiful blue sky, the sun beams shining in. When you look to your left, there was a student lounge area. There were many of these throughout the building, but this one was really nice because there was a small stage so that students could perform and have creative moments right there in the student lounge. This was directly across from the principal's office. As you walked into the classrooms, you noticed a couple of things were very different. The way they were set up. The other thing, they had whiteboards all around the entire room, going from about 20 feet up all the way to the floorboards where students could write and create. We got to sit into a troubleshooting engineering class, and it was very inspiring. The teacher focused on things such as students need to remember that they're going to make mistakes, but it is a process they get through. But being considerate of others and their time and space is something that was valued. Each class was equipped with everything that they would need to ensure the students could be creative as well as learn a new skill. As you walk down the halls, you notice that there were places for displays, things that could not be hung on the wall. There were display cases that had been moved into these buildings, and they were everywhere. So they were packed with every kind of object unit that the kids had been doing throughout the year. One thing that was noticed was that every space, every corner, every ceiling screamed of creativity. Displaying the students' work could be seen as you walked down the halls, even on the floor or on the walls. Inspiration could be seen everywhere. Student work was seen at every possible hall, restroom. There was not one place in the entire building that you did not see student work displayed. Some of it was put into plastic sleeves. Other work was outlined by, if you notice at the top of this picture, the students even painted or put construction paper around their display boards. And the students do this work, the students and teacher. So a smorgasbord of colors, shapes, and sizes fill every nook and cranny. History and art, the entire spectrum of humanities is incorporated into one school. This was an inspiration board that the students could put things to help inspire them. The hall leading into the restroom was covered with butcher block yellow paper, and the students created the wallpaper for that area. As you walk down the hall, the students were working on a project about Rome and the various things, objects that would have been available there during that time, and they created this. Each of the students, as they walked down the hall, would ask us where we were from and what information could we give them. And they would stop and tell us what they were doing, what their goals were, and why they were doing it. Even the ceilings were covered with artwork. The students did quite a bit of replicas of original work. So you can see that displayed. Not only do they have their own original stuff, but they would then take other people's work and create replicas. This was a shoe tree, recycled shoes to create artwork. Various types of artwork were shown throughout the halls. This was a project they were creating between physical fitness and art, creating a human body, and each person was doing a different part, maybe the foot or the leg or the calf or the hand. More replicas of famous artwork. Room partitions were created so that you're inspired by watching other people. The glass did provide a sound barrier, so although there was a lot going on, it was a rather quiet environment. Creativity and opportunity seemed to be the foundation for high-tech, high-media arts. We were sad to leave that day.